can ground pound all day, especially laid with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Color tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you, I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth, get my full mount, side mount, what do? I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say. Oops! Up off that? Yeah! Yes! Up off that! For all of my American show business partners out there, I want to say this. Happy Labor Day! Boy. Wait, really. For all of my American show business partners who got a damn job. Not really. It's not really a holiday to celebrate people who ain't got a damn job. I'm not laughing that you don't have a job. I'm just laughing at I'm not laughing that you don't have a job. I'm laughing at the fact Labor Day is to celebrate laborers, right? It's to celebrate people who got a damn job. All right. I don't know. It started in 1882. I'm not sure. You guys know the history of Labor Day. It started in 1882. There was this huge parade because laborers just didn't get enough money. Okay, was working long ass hours. All right. So the American labor movement had a parade. We need shorter hours. We need more damn money. Okay. And 12 years later, the holiday, Labor Day became a federal holiday. All right. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz. Don't. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Who do we have up here? Mark Husky. What's going on with you? J Body. What's going on? Gee. Oh, who else we got? You. Whoops. All right, man. Oh, first, I want to say this. I moved the camera back a little bit. To get out my damn face. Have my eyes all up in it. Get out my face. I need to, I think it's still a little crooked or whatever, but I think it'll do for now. Hit the Tyson Bell. And that's the black, 2 sugars. Plant mic, yeah, the clinch. Okay, so listen. Sup, Biz? What's going on? Love all you boys. You crazy, Biz. Happy Labor Day. Boy. Okay, what is this? The unofficial end of summer. All right, it's time. All right, take the kids. For all of you kids who got a little day off, you're not going to get another one for a while. So enjoy the day. Get your barbecue going. Football season has returned. Next weekend coming up, football season. We're going to be all over that. Thursday, I guess it starts, right, with the Cowboy game. I got my fantasy team all to get drafted. I'll show you guys the fantasy team. You guys let me know. I had the last pick of the draft, but that's the end of this live stream. Okay, this podcast. Welcome to the ShowBizz the Morning Podcast. So that's going to be the end. As you know, people say, look, we're done with boxing. Okay, let's talk about some other. All right, so let's talk about what we have to talk about. Andre Ward. Caleb Plant invited Andre Ward to the camp to help prepare him for Saul Canelo Alvarez, to help Caleb Plant be a succeed in beating Canelo Alvarez and becoming undisputed at 168. And I have this to say about that. Now, we know Andre Ward, gold medalist, immediate Hall of Famer. Okay, as soon as they thought of Andre Ward, yes, he's in the damn Hall of Fame. Hit the Tyson Bell. One of the greatest fighters of all time. And to help Caleb Plant, who kind of has a bit of his style. Caleb Plant always looked up to the likes of Andre Ward, always looked up to James Toney, Floyd Mayweather, those slick boxers. All right, Bernard Hopkins. Okay, Caleb Plant said those things himself. If you look at his style, you definitely see those things. With that said, Andre Ward helping him out makes all the sense in the world. Okay, since it's not going to be, it's not like, I don't know, it's not like Andre Ward is helping out. Give me somebody, y'all. Give me somebody. Triple G or something. Somebody who's nothing like him, okay? Or even Charlo. He's helping out Caleb Plant. And here's what I want to say about this. Sup, Biz Salute. What's going on with you? Yo, Biz, fantasy fight, Canelo versus Ward, tax that ass. Water beating. It's just a bad matchup. Triple G threw Debo breaks at Canelo. Didn't work. Yeah, he threw them Debo breaks at him. Canelo got a massive chin. I don't know why people don't talk about that so much. Ward is overrated. Well, here's what I want to say about Andre Ward helping out Caleb Plant. We almost got enough people in here. Everybody hit the like button. Get to over 200 people in here immediately. Make sure you hit the like button. Here's what I have to say about that. So, so what? I don't care. I don't care. Everybody, let's go ahead and hit the like. Let's hit the like for one more time.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
I don't give a damn.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Victor has defeated you. Oh, yes. I wonder, why would you shoot a man before throwing in front of block? War robe, now is not the time for fear. That comes later. My man, Victor has defeated you 100. Okay, let me tell you why. Ward is a class act. He is. He's a fantastic fighter. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. One. When the last time have you seen a guest great fighter be invited into a camp and it improves the underdog, the massive underdog, to the point where he defeats the champion, hit the Tyson Bell. He defeats his opponent, this underdog that nobody thinks going to win. He invites a guest trainer who is an all-time fighter his damn self. He comes in and improves the underdog so much as a guest. Comes in, give him a few pointers, leave, and that contributes to the underdog defeating his opponent. When the last time that happened? Floyd Woodley. Everybody, make sure you subscribe.
Motherfucker.
Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Benavidez is one. When Benavidez was a right, Creed, Rocky. When give me one. True, but Plant don't need that much improvement. Hold on. That is the next thing. I'm just talking about I don't care about Ward being there. Can Caleb Plant beat Canelo Alvarez? Caleb Plant being able to beat Canelo Alvarez has to be the case, period. Has nothing to do with Ward being there. I'm just saying never. All right, hold on. Tyson Fury. When did a fighter come in to help Tyson Fury while he's a huge underdog? When did that happen? A guest Hall of Fame fighter. You said Tyson Fury. Let me know, when did that happen? You do that one again. Hey, everybody, make sure you subscribe to this channel.
Subscribe. Motherfucker.
Tyson Fury with Billy Joe Saunders. What happened with Roy? I'm out. Tyson Fury did. Mike Tyson visited him in his comeback. He was a huge underdog against Deontay Wilder. No one could imagine Tyson Fury winning. Wait, let me ask you the question again. I didn't say win a fighter. That has happened many times. When a fighter had a... No, I'm talking about a huge underdog that people don't think got an opportunity to win. People thought Tyson Fury can beat Deontay Wilder. If you didn't, you were tripping. I'm talking about when a huge underdog... Let me put it to you this way, because people don't hear all the way, okay? So let me put it this way. Your brother helped your cousin feel miserably. Remember that, J-Body? Both of my brothers did. Let me help you. I'm Batman. Let me help you with this. Who helped Michael Bennett defeat Tommy the Duke Morris? Who helped Buster Douglas defeat Iron Mike Tyson? I'm talking about huge upsets. If Caleb Plant defeats Canelo Alvarez, that's a huge upset. So I'm talking about on that magnitude. Who helped Tarver defeat Roy Jones? Who was the guest boxer, Hall of Fame boxer that came in that made the difference? Who helped Max Schmeling defeat Joe Louis? Who helped Randy Turpin defeat Sugar Ray Robinson? You let me know. Who helped Andy Ruiz defeat Anthony A.J. Joshua? Who was that guest, a trainer that came in, that fighter, to help him win? It was Mikey Garcia was the guest. Mikey Garcia was the guest that helped Andy Ruiz. Okay. That was the Hall of Fame great fighter that did it. Fine. Okay. That's your one. So this is going to happen. Now, oh yeah, that's the Black Two Sugars. My bad. So this is going to happen. We should really say that this matters. Andre Ward coming in to visit and help Caleb Plant. That's going to give him the edge to defeat Canelo Alvarez. I'm going to argue this. If Andy Ruiz was going to beat AJ in 5 weeks' notice, he was going to do that anyway. And when you look at that Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz fight, Anthony Joshua beat himself. Huh? That's right. He opened up like a son of a gun trying to chase that Deontay Wilder versus Brazil knockout and got his dumb ass caught. Hit the Tyson Bell. Got his dumb ass. Watch how I do. Watch how I do in the Madison Square Garden. Watch how I do. Little fat boy. Yeah, right. Bam! If Caleb Plant is going to beat Canelo Alvarez, he's able to beat him anyway. He's able to. Okay. Check this out. Let me help you out. Let me show you another reason why I don't care. Let me help you out here, because I think y'all need some helping out. Let me see if you guys can see. Can you see? You can see just fine. Let me help you out. This right here. We should care about this right here. Oh my God. This right here. This the one. No, that's the one. Andre Ward hasn't even broke a sweat. Hey, look, hold on. Wait, hold on. Where's Ward right there? That's the one right there. Ward is on his way to kick it. He stopped by real quick, and he's on his way to the club. Look. That's the one right there. That's the one. Mayweather Sr. helped Hatton. Bro, I said Hall of Fame fighter, not trainer. I said fighter, not trainer. There's been many trainers that helped a fighter. Oh, yes. I said fighter. Now, y'all got to Get the sugar daddy. Y'all got to look. This dude said, look. See, this is a sugar daddy moment. This is a sugar daddy moment right here. Roll the tape. That comment was dumb. I'm gonna keep doing that if y'all don't listen, dog. If y'all gotta be special to absorb the teachings of a special one. Just not sure if Plant is that level yet. Hold on. Ward beats Canelo, but that's him fighting Canelo. Good point. Now, I want to say this. I want to say this. Keep the party going. I want to say this. Let me say this again, one last time. If Caleb Plant were to beat Canelo Alvarez, it's because Caleb Plant is just damn good. So let me say this one more time. Andre Ward being there for a session or two, I don't care. Now, if Andre Ward was around Caleb Plant, and he's been doing it for 2 to 3 fights now, like Floyd Mayweather been around Anthony Joshua. Like when I'm hearing this, Floyd Mayweather been on the horn and been showing Anthony Joshua things for a few fights now. That's, see, on the low. So if Andre Ward's been a part of the camp on the low for like 3 fights, that's different. That's different. See, I don't know then. That's different. I'm saying those pictures that I just saw, I did not give a damn. Now, Caleb Plant can beat Canelo Alvarez. Facts are in the bank, 100%. Now, Caleb Plant can beat Canelo Alvarez. Yeah. He can beat him. He always could beat him. He can beat him. I got my money on Canelo because Caleb Plant hasn't fought anybody like Canelo, and he hasn't fought on this stage. There's too many huge unknowns for me to put money on Caleb Plant. I don't know how he do when somebody is determined to just be undisputed. Okay, if you have a champion who's not willing to go down, not willing to get outboxed, you got Billy Joe Saunders had a better resume than Caleb Plant. And Billy Joe Saunders is slick like Caleb Plant, okay? So when I look at the two, I'll say Canelo Alvarez, he fought Callum Smith, a tall fighter like Caleb Plant, right? Kovalev, a tall fighter, okay? But he also fought the slick guys like Floyd Mayweather, like Lara, all right? I mean, Floyd Mayweather's on a huge stage. He got that experience quick. He fought guys like Billy Joe Saunders. So you can kind of, he'll look at Caleb Plant and say, I've been here before when I'm the mega star expected to win going up against a guy who's trying to stick and move. The one thing that I can expect, though, that Andre Ward has probably said, and we don't know, we're not privy to the information that Andre Ward has given Caleb Plant, but what I expect is this, that Andre Ward told his ass to hold. You're a big, strong, tall guy, Caleb Plant. You're young. You're in the prime of your life. Hit him, but you don't have to stick and move. You can hit him, get closer. Pow, get closer and grab him on some Bernard Hopkins stuff. Now, that is something, look, and if that happens, this is another thing. If Caleb Plant were to hit, hold, put up a boring fight, Canelo Alvarez is too good to put up a snooze fest. So if Canelo has any success, they're going to give him the damn fight. Yo, look, I am not one who says Canelo Alvarez doesn't have the entire boxing world on his side. I'm talking about those that really, what I mean by that is this. I'm not talking about corruption. I'm talking about influence. He must be winning. I've seen that happen before. Oh, Canelo land a punch. That's worth 18 points. Oh, that must have hurt more. So Caleb Plant can't even put up a boring fight to win. He's going to have to be taxing his ass. Have you ever heard that statement? In order to become the champ, you got to beat the champ. You're going to have to beat the hell out of Canelo. So Caleb Plant, the hit and hold technique ain't going to be a thing either. He got to whoop him. All right, hold on. Let me see what guys. ShowBizz, the Equinox, Ladybug, Tainted Meat, Egg, Wait, Form. Your vids get me through my midnight shift. Thank you so much. Nice to make it a live. Nice one. Love you, boy. Go ahead, man. Love you, Biz. Love you, boy. ShowBizz, a better way to boxing television. 100%. Look, I keep it funky here, man. Okay? I keep it funky. I got to keep it real. Canelo Alvarez got that influence. So did Floyd Mayweather. I looked at Floyd Mayweather versus Castillo and was like, a huge Floyd Mayweather fan. I was like this here. He's getting his ass whipped. My feelings were hurt. And then with me favoring him, a fanboy of Floyd, when they gave it to Castillo, I was hurt. Because even then, I was a bigger fan of boxing. I said, damn, I was a kid. I was a kid, okay? So, that's where we are. What say you? Sup, Biz? What's going on? Big facts today. Thank you so much, brother. Canelo already implants head. You think so? And he hasn't said nothing, press conference. Well, hold on. Not only is Canelo Alvarez in Caleb Plant's head, Canelo Alvarez is in the haters' heads too. Oh, yeah, I said it. Canelo Alvarez is in it. Where the haters at? Raise your hand. Where's the haters? The Canelo Alvarez haters, raise your damn hand. I know you guys loved when I said that Canelo Alvarez it's almost impossible to beat him by decision. That's what I practically said. So, where are you? Where are you? The haters, raise your hand. You know when you're a hater, just hate. Raise your damn hand. Don't hide and hate in the comments. Say, here, I'm a hater. Where are you at? Jeez Louise. Right here. Thank you. Who else? My hand is raised. Thank you. Where are you? All of you. Canelo is pound for pound. I'm not talking about the lovers. I'm talking about the haters. Anybody else going to, instead of hide in the shadows, say I'm hating? Where are you? Right here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now listen, let me tell you how Canelo Alvarez is in your head. All right. Thanks so much for the super chat. Let me tell you how he's in a lot of your heads. Okay. Hold on real quick. Thanks for $10. Thanks for the 1,000 contest. Oh, yes, that was you who won the 1,000. Yeah. My second son and I've been watching you since the fireplace era. Much love to you and your baby. Do you think this camp is a bigger benefit to Ward if he comes back to Canelo? Yes. Yes, I do. I see this as a publicity stunt. Okay, hold on. Look, this right here. Is that for Caleb Plant or for Ward? Ward's smart. Right? Canelo Alvarez go for undisputed. Andre Ward comes out of retirement. I would love that. And I have my money on Ward. Ward is just fantastic. It's to help Caleb Plant. But Ward, that's a good move for Ward. It's a good look. It's to help Caleb. Ward is a real dude. It's not like he's a real dude. If he's helping you, he's helping you. He's a real dude. But at the same time, this does wonders for if Ward wants to come back. Right? Billy Joe Saunders was whooping Canelo, to be fair, but Canelo figured him out and took him out. Caleb is going to be a rough fight. He is going to be a rough fight. But I got Canelo by right. There you go. Canelo Alvarez, you got a steam rolling, all right? But let me tell you something about that lets you know how great Triple G is. Boy, Triple G is a fantastic fighter. Bad career, fantastic fighter, though. I mean, really good. Triple G is really, really good. He gave Canelo hell. Like I said, that they mirrored each other, okay? But this is how Canelo Alvarez is in the hater's head. Oscar Valdez. You want me to break it down? Haters. He's in your head rent free. Okay, hold on. Forgot to type LOL. Canelo may be the best, but that don't mean that he can't be beat. Styles make fights, and greatness resides in many fights. Beautiful. Uh, to be or not to be, that is the question. He's privileged. Wait, no. Canelo Alvarez is in your head because of Oscar Valdez flunked test for Ventamine, which it should not be a sanctioned fight. All right. I just don't think it should be for the title. All right. I just thought that was mad inconsistent. All right. But still, it is what it is. Okay. Conceição, I'm rooting for Conceição at this point. I am. All right. Now, but with this said, that's why Canelo's in your head. Let me break it down for you. Now, if Canelo wins, he's steroids Canelo. How? Oscar Valdez. Has Canelo ever taken steroids? No. He took clenbuterol. Well, he that or tainted meat, whatever it is, whatever you want to believe, it was 3 years ago. He had clenbuterol in the system. That's the facts. Okay? So if he beats Caleb Plant now, he was on steroids. Of course he beats him. If he loses to Caleb Plant, it's because Oscar Valdez got caught and he had to cycle off the steroids. That's what's in your head. So for you, you make sure Canelo's living in your head rent-free to where you have a win-win no matter what against Canelo, which is sad. I've seen people do that with Pacquiao. I've seen people do that with Floyd and miss an entire career of greatness because you're busy hating. But that's okay. Okay? So when we talk about living in someone's head, I know Canelo Alvarez is living in a hater's head for sure. I'm not sure about Caleb Plant, though. Caleb Plant, he seemed to be extremely focused and determined. You say tomato, I say tomato. All right, hit the Tyson Bell. Stop protecting the dopers. Hey, we got one. We got one. Here we go. That comment was dumb. What a dummy. I hit hard. I hit fast. How is Errol Spence doing? I got to call his camp. I got to call his boys. Just see how he's doing. No war room without me and nobody beating Canelo. Hit the Tyson Bell. Right. Roll the damn clip. So listen. That's how I feel about the Canelo Caleb Plant situation. If Caleb Plant beats Canelo Alvarez, it's because Caleb Plant is just a bad matchup for him and a fantastic fighter. I am the one who said Caleb Plant can definitely be a future GOAT. You guys saw when I was talking about Anthony AJ Joshua, I said he could be a future GOAT, but we'll get there in a minute. Let's go a little bit around the news for a quick second. Conor Benn beats Granados. You guys saw the fight? I didn't call the fight. I'm sorry. I had to do something with my family. I knew I couldn't. I had to take care of some stuff with my family. But Conor Benn defeats Granados pretty much one-sidedly. Okay? 99, 91. What kind of score do you have? Okay? Conor Benn is average? No. Let me tell you something how I feel about Conor Benn. Conor Benn is better than his father. Yeah. I'm not sure if he's going to be greater. But you know how Floyd Mayweather Jr. is better than senior? For most of the time, the senior is better than the junior. Is better than the kid. Okay? Joe Frazier is way better than Marvin Frazier. Okay, for the most part, Evander Holyfield and his son, you kind of look at that, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. and Jr., you look at that. But I think Conor Benn Jr., yeah, I think he's better than his father. I'm not sure if he's going to be greater, but he's better. Let me tell you why. Saying and doing are two different things, ShowBiz. I didn't know that. Thanks for reminding me. Look, you're right. Yeah, yo, Nigel Ben wasn't that good of a boxer. Nigel Ben, I love you like a play cousin. Nigel Ben wasn't that good of a boxer. He did everything wrong. Punched off the wrong foot. He was just a savage and a fantastic athlete with the mind of a murderer. And that's the black two sugars. Conor Benn is showing the same chemical imbalance. A new member, boy. When I look at Conor Benn, I'm looking at a guy with the same damn chemical imbalance as his father. Remember, when you looked at Nigel Ben, you were like, what the hell am I looking at? I'm rocking a haircut like him anyway. When you were looking at Nigel Ben like, hey, man, if I ever saw this guy like in a bar or in the street, I won't trust him as far as I can throw him. That's Conor Ben, except for Conor Ben has better feet. See, Nigel Ben didn't have the best feet. Power, not the best feet. Conor Ben can swat too, but he can box too. Now they talking about Conor Ben taking on Adrian the Problem Broner, and Broner ain't got a chance in hell. Broner ain't got a snowball's chance in hell. Yeah, absolutely. Broner's too inactive. He's not busy enough. Conor Ben swat too hard. He is too damn chemically imbalanced. Adrian Broner. But I love him. I love them both. But I'm in the ring. Conor Ben goes to get you. Like his father. Let me see what we got to say. So you think Pacquiao should do a rematch with Ugas? I think if it's in his heart, yes. I don't ever live with regret. If it's in his heart. If that fulfills his heart, yes. Okay. It's just like Evander the Real Deal Holyfield. You know, wait. Nigel had more power though compared to Conor. Yeah, I just said that. But Conor Ben is a better boxer than his father, right? But I think we already got that clear. So, yeah, Evander the Real Deal Holyfield. You know Oscar De La Hoya. All right, prayers out to Oscar De La Hoya. He has COVID. All right, so he can't fight Vitor Belfort. All right, I think Oscar De La Hoya actually went to the hospital. Because of that, Evander the Real Deal Holyfield is coming in to sub for Vitor Belfort, and I'm excited. That's next weekend. I want to see how Holyfield looks because you know Holyfield wants that Mike Tyson fight. And though Evander Holyfield is my favorite heavyweight of all time, I'm rooting for Tyson. It's just, it's just nice to seeing Tyson doing his thing and winning. Like, okay, but Evander. So we're still going around. Josh Warrington, the technical draw, right, with Lara. Okay, this is what I want to say about this. Josh Warrington is a better fighter than Lara. A better fighter. Yeah, I think that was obvious. It doesn't mean he was going to win that fight. Lara started doing what he was doing the first fight. He started catching up to him. Not punch-wise, but distance-wise. And when Lara was hitting him and Warrington was blocking, he was still knocking him around the damn ring. Okay? Like a beach umbrella. All right? In a tornado. Just whoosh. I'm like, uh-oh. That headbutt, that clash, that cut, technical draw. Josh Warrington is extremely upset about that. Let's move on. Katie Taylor, what she did, beautiful work. Katie Taylor is just phenomenal. What are your thoughts on Holyfield versus Belfort? W or a prediction? Pain. You know, it's ridiculous to say Holyfield because he's like 60. It's ridiculous to say a 60-year-old man is going to, you know. But I'll be rooting for Holyfield. I'd rather see Holyfield versus Tyson than Vitor Belfort. Like, I'm rooting for Evander Holyfield. I just don't know, bro. It's hard to root for a 60-year-old man. But Vitor Belfort may win off of just insanity. All right. Vitor Belfort has like a sport. I'm not sure if I can say he has a sport that he's thinking about putting together, and it sounds fantastic. So this W can really help for Vitor Belfort as well. So, and I'm going to say this before I make my way back. We're 30 minutes. Cool. Before I make my way back full circle back to Andre Ward, Caleb Plant, Canelo. Let's look at something. Let me tell you something. Let me stop the string. Let's look at something real quick. Had to make sure it's all queued up. So a lot of you guys are asking me to react to this. All right. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder playing in the water. I just want to ask you guys this. All right. What do y'all like? He's playing. Y'all want me to react to Deontay Wilder playing in the water? Yo, I watched this video and it was cringe as F. Okay. This video was cringe. I don't know. Major pause. Like, wow. Who's in love with this? Who's feeling this? Is Mike Tyson going to fight again? Yes. What's the delay? Many things business wise. Who's willing to pay for it? You know, all those things. Okay. Who's gonna fight him? What's the time? A lot of things. He got into the water while wearing a necklace. It's going to get rusty. No, not those, baby. Not that. That's not going to get rusty. He's looking for the egg weight. Mr. Bring the Light in himself. I love you, boy. Who won? I mean, what do you guys got to say? Vitor MMA boxing ain't gonna cut it. Miami, I don't know. Where that pick of Deontay. So look, it's a video. Okay, let's check it out. Let me pause it. Let me mute it. Here we go. All right, he's flexing in the water. Jabs, okay. A little Foreman defense. Oops. Yeah, left hook's looking good. He overcommitted on that one. Woo! Good head movement. Bam! That's beautiful, right? Bam! Beautiful. Splash, splash. All right. Then now watch this, okay? Watch this. He goes into the water. It's in slow motion. Brother. Paul, brother. Oh, no. He whipped his hair around. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, man. Y'all see the Baywatch? Y'all see the Baywatch, bro? I can't even watch it. I can't even watch it again. Now, who's asking me to watch that? He comes out. Remember. I'm sorry, Team Wilder. Love you like a play, cuz. Okay. But remember Buffalo Bill from from Silence of the Lambs. Look, let me tell you something, dog. I did not need the slow motion hair whip at the end. All right. So I don't think that was for boxing fans. I think that was for women who love Wilder. I get that. All right. I don't think that was for me. So why you guys asked me to watch that, I don't know. That's not for me. All right. The left hooks, I can use that on the mitts. When I see him ripping up the bag and stuff like that, that's all good. That left hook I like the head movement, left hook. You can do that standing up in the gym. I got you. And when I watch him doing that, I'm excited. Why? Because he has 2 arms now instead of 1. At least when training, he's loaded up on that left hook now. The right hand, left hook. Jab, left hook. Jab right, left hook. I love that. Defense, left hook. I love that. You can show me that in the gym, though. I don't think that video was for me. That video, he probably didn't even want it released. He was probably playing around in the water in Miami. Y'all put it in slow motion and released it for the ladies. But when it's for the ladies, don't ask me. Okay? Just like ShowBizz. What do you think about Deontay Wilder twerking? I ain't even do any of that. I'm doing this right now in a reaction to let you guys know, don't send me no shit like that no more. For real. For real. Don't ask me to look at no shit like that anymore. And that's the black two sugars. It's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. All right? The twerking wasn't for me. Twerking was for people like that. I don't need the Baywatch. And that's that. Here's ShowBiz, just so you ain't the only fool with hands up. My man. My man. Okay, tell him, big. That's all. I have no hate for what Deontay Wilder did and what he's doing. That was for the ladies. We all do stuff for the ladies. That Ryan Garcia pick where he shredded wheat, that wasn't even for us, bro. That wasn't for us. Shorts down low. That was for the ladies. Raise, you know what I mean? The ladies going to follow you. Deontay Wilder probably upped his followers by a ton. He had a smile on his face, walked towards the camera. He ain't trying to get a lady. He already married. You know what I'm saying? But to get that fan base, that's all good. Ryan Garcia do the same thing all the time. I saw Canelo Alvarez on that. But don't ask me to look at that. Word is bond. Got me crying, big bro. Yo! But is God, he's using water resistance to strength. Bet his legs, and he's twitching up punches now, switching up punches now. Looking forward. Yeah, if he went in the water, jumped up, but I'm just saying the video cut they used. He was probably doing a lot in there. But whoever was thinking, it's not even Wilder. Look at Wilder's Twitter feed. That dude posts a comment once every 45 years. And it's never even about him. It's always about another fighter or another. Wilder ain't even on that. Who's ever doing his PR or whatever, they thought it was cool to have him jump in the water, his feet goes in the air. You know what I mean? He comes out slow with it. That ain't even Wilder. They ain't what he came out having a good time. They put it in slow motion. You know what I mean? Okay, but I'm good talking about it. I'm done, actually. I'm done. It's for the fanboys of his. I can't even put that on them. If they feeling that, then but I can't even put that on. Maybe if his fanboys, I'm pretty sure they were looking at his left hook. That's probably what they were looking at, his left hook. Everything else, they probably turned it off because that got super cringe for me. So I turned it off. But since I was getting so many DMs, ShowBiz, you're a hater. Yeah, I see you brought up AJ the other day. You ain't going to bring up Wilder throwing punches in the water. I say you throwing punches in the water. I'm thinking Ali. I totally submerged in the water. That's what I'm thinking. I go check it out. I'm like, all right. You feel me? So let's move on. Okay. I brought up Anthony AJ Joshua. His J-Men. His left hook is all J-Men was looking at. That left hook was nice. I'm pretty sure J-Men, once he dipped in the water, you're like, okay, what's next? When the water got slow, you're like, all right, that's the part that's not for the kid. Soon as the waves got slow, I know he's not going to come up and whip his hair back. That dude got up like, woo. It was like, okay, then that was for the ladies. Let me see what, that was for the ladies right there. He gave a piece for the guys, for the fellas, rest for the ladies. But that wasn't even Deontay. I promise you, that was his PR team. I promise you. LOL, hell no, bruh. We don't care for that extra stuff. That word is bond. Okay, so now look. Let's move on. Anthony AJ Joshua. I got a lot of you. Now, did you guys see my video? AJ, when I said he's the best heavyweight in the world today. And he can be a future GOAT. ShowBiz, take the black coffee, 2 sugars. My man, will do. As a bisexual male, okay, can't confirm, cringe for us too. Hey, my man bisexual. He's like, look, cringe for me too. So it wasn't even the sexy part. It was just, he probably mean artistically. I'm not feeling it. Artistically, I wish it was done a little bit better. Okay? And he's bisexual. Artistically, I wish they did it better. And I'm happy you were here to confirm that. I'm happy you're here to confirm that. All right, so look, that's the Black Two Sugars. So look. Anthony AJ Joshua. Have you guys saw the video, Anthony AJ Joshua, that I did? A lot of you guys jumped in the comments, okay? A lot of you guys jumped in the comments and y'all were tripping. Y'all were like super tripping. No problem, Biz. I got you. Much love to you, Steel Man. Oh, that's why your name is Steel Man. Dope. So I did, and I liked it. Well, okay. There were enough of you that were like, he's not the best in the world. I'm ready to debate, jump in the war room. I'm ready to go in. How is he not the best in the world? All right. And because I'm pretty convinced. Actually, I'm convinced. Actually, I'm sure that he's the best heavyweight in the world. So, and he can be a future GOAT. All you need to do is beat Wilder or Fury. The other one can beat him. But if he beats one of the two, he could be a future GOAT. A future GOAT. All right? Let me see. And you can have two GOATs in an era. Mike Tyson and Holyfield are two GOATs. And Lennox Lewis. That's three in an era. Tyson, Fury, and AJ, or AJ and Wilder, or whatever, they could be future GOATs, bro. The heavyweight division is just pathetic. Okay, I can't get mad at you about that. But let's look. Pretty sure Fury outclassed AJ. How can you be so sure? I was very sure of that. But let me tell you what shook me up. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm not even going to fight you on that. Not a bad comment. Not going to fight you on that. Hey, wait. Have everybody hit the like? Hit the like for me.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Hit the like. Okay? So listen. Let me tell you what turned me off on Tyson Fury outclassing AJ. One, AJ has changed. All right? I may go over. I hope I don't go over. But two, Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson. From my understanding, Jared Anderson was besting Tyson Fury. He didn't knock him out or anything, but from my understanding, he was giving him some hard sparring. And he was looking like they were saying his camp, all right, Tyson Fury's own camp, father and everything, was saying that Jared Anderson was the next one. That's how good he looked against Fury. Remember when Fury was sparring against Klitschko and Emmanuel Stewie? We love you, boy. When Emmanuel Stewie was like, hey, man, Tyson Fury is the next one. He said Deontay Wilder, too. But I'm just talking about one time in particular. He said, hey, that Tyson Fury is the next one. Mr. Super Chat. All right, hold on real quick. ShowBiz, take the black two. Oh, what's this say? LOL, hell no, bro. We don't care about extra stuff. Hold on. I can't even. I don't know where it's at. You remember that, right? Now they're saying, hey, Jared Anderson may be the next one. That's how good he looked. I'm looking at football right now. I'm sorry, y'all. But that's how good he looked, okay, against Tyson Fury. When you look at Jared Anderson, the way he fights, okay, and look at AJ, the way he's fighting now. Biz, you got a lot of people here for the point of view to take back to their channels. Well, that's okay. That's okay. That's all good. And we helping boxing grow. But listen, All right. When you look at AJ now and look at how Jared Anderson fights, I want to see John Jones versus Francis Ngannou win, brother. That ain't happening, bro. Respect. AJ got better. AJ is I'm telling you, with he can stretch with his jab. He's looking so good as far as how he's developing with his movement and being lean, that I know a lot of you Usyk fans are like, shit. Like, I know Usyk is like, damn, because what Usyk has over a lot of these heavyweights is his ability to move. Bro, Usyk is too small to not be able to move that much greater than AJ. Let me say this again. The way AJ is moving now, Usyk, he's matching Usyk too much, though Usyk moves far better than him. AJ is moving too well at that size. That's a problem. Now, the muscle-bound robot AJ, yo, that's different. I know Usyk been ready to beat his ass for years. But this AJ that can move, bam, 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 boom. I mean, he's using his athleticism to where it's like, okay, he can match me a little too much with his 6'6", his reach, his devastating power, his variety of punches and combination ability. If Derek Chisora can catch up, and Usyk didn't finish Chisora when Chisora was hurt, was bone tired, he was still afraid of Chisora. Let's say AJ gets tired. He ain't going to finish AJ. Hold on. ShowBizz, I look forward to these every day. Thank you so much, brother. Hey, wait, I missed Daryl. What did Daryl have to say? Somebody said facts, Daryl. That's all he does. John Jones does not want that, Francis. Hey, he brother. I don't see it, bro. I really don't see it. Ryan the Liar Garcia. I don't. What? Okay. Heavyweights are too damn tall nowadays. There's some big boys nowadays. Not all of them, though. How tall is Andy Ruiz? Not all of them. All right. Now, let me tell you this. Everybody, jab the like for me. Hit the Tyson bell. I was thinking, forever, I was saying Tyson Fury is the champion. So he's the best heavyweight in the world. I messed up. But there was a time when Tyson Fury, how AJ was looking against Andy Ruiz and stuff, like up until Andy Ruiz, the first fight, the second fight, he started looking better. But even up until the second fight, Tyson Fury was still better than him skill-wise. Like, obviously better than him. Okay? Let me tell you where I messed up. When I say Tyson Fury is the best in the world because he's the champion in Ring Magazine. Let me tell you where I messed up. Okay? Tyson Fury is the champion because he's the lineal champion. But if you put that into context, that doesn't mean he's necessarily better than AJ. BK! He's the champion because he's still the lineal champion, rightfully so, because he beat Deontay Wilder's butt. Okay, that was the last thing that made him lineal, because Deontay Wilder was holding the WBC title that had Lennox Lewis's blood on it. All right, so he beat Wilder, he beat Klitschko. He's the lineal champion. Okay, he's obviously the lineal champion, so he's the champion. But that doesn't mean he's the best. BK, you hear me out? AJ has more titles. AJ has recaptured his titles. AJ has defended many of his titles. He's doing it again against a pound-for-pound fighter in Alexander Usyk. A pound-for-pound fight, many times considered top 5, top 6 pound-for-pound fighter. Anthony A.J. Joshua was defending his title again. Tyson Fury doesn't defend his titles. He has a better resume. Far better. Best resume in the heavyweight division. Okay? And he has more titles and defended them and recaptured them, meaning he's taken an ass whipping and recaptured them. And he has shown different levels to his game. He can do many things well. Tyson Fury, he could do enough things well. Deontay Wilder, he can only do a few things well. Okay? But it's enough. It is enough. AJ is obviously the best. He was best 2 years ago, but AJ progressing fast. Gotcha, Steel Man. Gotcha. By far better resume. Absolutely. Fury still beats AJ. AJ has a far bigger profile resume. AJ is better for boxing worldwide. Good move, BK. All right. I can see Tyson Fury beating him. Oh, it's just too good. All right. But that Jared Anderson thing is an eye opener because I heard AJ beat Tyson Fury back in the day in sparring. Oh, yeah. What if AJ has always been an issue for him? AJ is not progressing, or people like AJ. AJ is not progressing faster. Tyson Fury is dominating elite competition. Is he? Is he? Tyson Fury is dominating elite competition. Is he? Is he? Look, half of you thinks Deontay Wilder is a wash, is garbage. Deontay Wilder must be elite to me. But that's all he got. Deontay Wilder got Klitschko. AJ got Klitschko. It's a wash. Deontay Wilder. That's enough. Benavidez versus Canelo. What do you think? I love that fight. I got Canelo because Benavidez isn't fighting see, that's when it comes to the experience. I always choose experience. Not me. Deontay Wilder isn't enough. Deontay Wilder isn't enough. An elite fighter, yes. But that's not enough for Tyson Fury to have beaten Deontay Wilder. The way he beat him clean, okay? But he beat him from pillar to post. They got to fight again, okay? This is his first time defending his title, all right? Beat the hell out of him, okay? But still, I'm not sure if that's enough. When you throw, and Klitschko, but AJ knocked out Klitschko. So you got AJ with Klitschko, but you got Dillian White, a lot of people's boogeyman. You got Joseph Parker, probably the second best resume in the world. Let's keep that real. You got Andy Ruiz twice. This guy got guys. You got Povetkin. You got Pulev. AJ got guys, bro. Like I'm talking about far better resume. Okay? When you're talking about experience. Deontay Wilder, hell, defending his title 10 times. Okay? Hit the Tyson Bell. Luis Ortiz is a part of that. Right? He beat Luis Ortiz twice. They both beat Brazil. It's hard to beat somebody that AJ hasn't beaten. If you want to talk about stepping your game up, AJ has definitely stepped his game up. And now he's taking on Usyk, a pound-for-pound fighter. If AJ beats Usyk, man, you might want to throw him in a pound-for-pound list. What's stopping you? Klitschko was in the pound-for-pound list before. Errol Spence, he never left the welterweight division. How the hell is Errol the True Spence in a pound-for-pound, but not AJ? What is Errol Spence doing that AJ isn't? Let me see what you got to say. AJ beat a better Klitschko to hashtag put some meat on your bones. Hey, look, let me tell you something, Kenny boy. I just think Tyson Fury's style was bad for Klitschko, but that fight was better. Klitschko versus AJ, that was better. But let me ask you, what is Errol Spence doing? And I love you like a play cousin because you hit hard, faster. Okay, iron sharpens iron. Dude, love Errol Spence like a play cousin. My question is, what is Errol Spence? What has he done as a welterweight? Put him high in a pound-for-pound list, which I think he should be. But I'm just saying to make it impossible for AJ, if he beats Usyk, to not be in a pound-for-pound list. Papachenko is training Usyk for AJ, game changer. Yes, it is. It's beautiful, okay? But I'm just saying, if he were to beat Usyk, why isn't he in a pound-for-pound? Facts. I don't know if Spence is sheltered. Okay, he has a better welterweight resume. He has better fighters on his resume than Terrence Bud Crawford. So who's sheltered? Oops! He has a better resume than Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford, I think, he's a better fighter. Okay, but I'm just saying, I don't think sheltered is the best word for Errol the True Spence. He's number 8 for you. Ortiz would beat AJ. Wood is that's lost. That's lost. That's just talking, because AJ he sent out an offer for Ortiz's team. They turned it down. So there's no wood over here. Not in the war room. You might as well shh all day because they sent him an offer. When they turned it down, there ain't nothing to say. Don't bring up no Ortiz over here with AJ. Don't do that, okay? It's just like when people bring up Povetkin and Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was trying to fight these boys, and these boys were popping dirty, including your boy Ortiz. And when Povetkin popped dirty, nobody was surprised. Now, it was overruled, okay? But that's no diss towards Wilder. I don't talk about Wood. I talk about what happened. Usyk got no chin. I don't know how you know that. AJ will knock him out by KO TKO. Well, AJ has no chin. How about that? we don't know. We don't know. Okay. When it comes to chins, Usyk has a chin to me. All right. Chin to power ratio, AJ would knock anybody out. I don't care if you got a chin or not. But yeah. Look, AJ sent an offer to Ortiz. Ortiz and them turned it down. I don't talk wood. But here's the thing, too. I don't talk wood. Let me give myself this one right here. That comment was dumb. I had to give myself that one. So listen. He sent offers to the elite fighters. Him and Tyson Fury, close to happening. Him and Deontay, the bronze bomber, blah, blah, blah. We all have our opinions of what happened there. But AJ and Wilder, they were trying to get that fight together. So AJ either has fought the who's who or sent offers to the who's who. At that point, bro, I have nothing to say against AJ. What say you? What you drinking, show? AJ got no chin against chubby opponent. Yeah, that's just talking. Now you're just talking. Let me see what you have to say. AJ have the body to be on the pound for pound. He can fight in heavy, Bridger, and cruiser. Am I tripping? No, you're not. I would rather him stay a heavy though, because it's just the frame, the 6'6", the full frame. But no, you're not tripping. We see how he can slim down. That's a big kid though. He's a big kid. AJ, no excuses. If Fury gets past Wilder, then I think he beats AJ 100. I don't know. They're so different. He already got past Wilder. So that means you think he beats AJ. Because ain't nobody got past Wilder more than Tyson Fury did. Like that is, that's the definition of getting past somebody. What happened in that second fight? Let me see. Styles make fights, people. Thank you so much. AJ has the best chance of being the GOAT of this era and being higher on the all-time pound-for-pound list. He got the best resume of the big three now, and he has a gold medal. And one of the biggest stars in the sport. Okay. Now, someone said earlier about Canelo Alvarez, though I think he's the best, doesn't mean that he can't be beat. Some brilliant mind. Whoever said that, I forgot who said that. I'm sorry. But brilliant mind. Okay. AJ can get knocked the hell out by Wilder, and that's the Black Two Sugars. I'm not sure if he would, but he definitely can. That fight is like 50-50. Because, look, let me do it like this. Every fight against Wilder is 50-50, except for Tyson Fury. Either Wilder is 100% the favorite or it's 50-50. There's nobody, because Wilder punched too hard. The only one I give the edge past 50-50 is Tyson Fury. I give it 70-30 because I saw him fight twice already. That's enough data for me to be like, okay, yeah, I've seen every type of Fury's going to get up. Fury can make him miss. Fury can smother him and bully him. You know what I mean? So for me, Fury is like 70-30. Okay. But anybody else, that power, because if you ain't 6'9", Fury is a very bizarre thing to fight, especially for somebody that's light in the legs as Wilder. Yeah, it's just sometimes you meet a guy that just doesn't work for you, baby. He's all wrong for you, baby. Remember they told Creed that in Rocky, 2? He's all wrong for you, right? Hold on, I gotta Got a cash app. How does Rolly versus Tank go? Should Broner fight Ben? Yeah, Broner should fight Ben. I got Ben though, but Broner should fight him. What else is he gonna do? Rolly versus Tank. Tank, dog. Remember, and before I go, I want to say this. Say this. You guys remember the way Optimus Prime used to transform? Yeah. his arm, his shoulders go back, and then his head go back, and then and then he drives off because his chest is the front of the truck. Tank is going to hit Rolly, and he's going to transform like Optimus. His arm's going to do this, his head's going to do this, and and roll out. He's going to pop, transform, and roll out. that Rolly. Rolly is going to transform and roll out. Just pop. It's gonna be a bum week. Hey, wow, living the good life. Give him the good light. Yeah, give him the good light. Let the light in. Love from California. Okay, let's let the light in. 500 Wilder beat Fury. BUSR.com. Okay, go to BUSR.com/ShowBiz. Place a bet on this fight. Okay, make sure you place a bet on AJ versus Usyk. We're going to start hyping that fight up. That's a beautiful fight. The fact that people are going over that right now. I mean, that's September 25th, right around the corner. We got to talk about that fight over and over again. So let's let the light in. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your husband, tell your wife, tell your son, tell your daughter, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your grandmother, tell your grandfather, tell your aunt, tell your uncle, tell your cousin, tell your niece, tell your nephew, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your best friend, tell your side piece. If they're right next to you, tell them. They're away from you, take them. They're no longer here anymore. Look at this guy and say, I love you. Hit the Tyson bell. Look, thank you guys so much. That is the show. Have a fantastic Labor Day. Look, man, this is your day. Okay. This is your day. Chill out, man. Don't go to work. Have somebody else barbecue. All right. Have somebody else. Have one of your damn kids barbecue. No, barbecue. Have a good time. Get some prime meat. You know what I mean? Hopefully you seasoned it, let it thaw in the refrigerator overnight. You know, all those things, man. Enjoy yourself. This is unofficially the last day of summer. ShowBizz adult. I'm out. Huh. My people.